didn't, you just put it on, you didn't stretch it on, how long would it last?
Oh, you'll get like maybe a day or two out of it.
Alright.
Use yours.
So then you trim it to match, to make a clean seam. So it should line up. And then I go through and I push the whole backside of the side that I already put on to make sure that's stuck on well, especially around the tabs. And then starting from the seam, pull the bottom side up over the top, and the way these are cut, they'll overlap a little bit.
About 4 hours faster than point I
If they do overlap, it's okay, cause it's on the inside.
That's on the back side. I actually think it sticks a little bit better if it overlaps.
There's a still glue on
Is-
there.
Now, is contact cement pressure sensitive adhesive? And where the harder it is pressed together, the stronger the bond is?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the harder it's pressed together, but it should be. It takes a full 7 days to cure completely. Do you have some tape?
No, just. Oh.
Yeah.
So one thing that you did very well, Amanda, but.
Thanks. What did I do wrong?
No, you did very well. So when you put that tire on, you wanna make sure that the tread will cover the entire top to bottom. So
Right.
if you don't put these on evenly and you expose, so everybody see where the tread matches the white sidewall? So if that's oriented up a little bit, where you're making contact with, you're gonna decrease the lifespan of these things by 3/4. Because as you're making contact with that, that's a weak point, you're gonna rip the tread up. So you just gotta make sure that this point here, where the tread terminates, that's at a point you're not making contact with your glove.
That's why I line it up with the top of the hand ring when I put them on, because it's easier to keep it straight if you've got a point of reference. If you just kind of like hold the ring and stretch it and pull it on, I think it's harder to line the tread up on the front. I think it's easy to wrap if you tape the seam down. And then, because contact cement takes a little while to cure, we use the tube that we pull out of the tire to wrap around the ring afterwards. And you just hold it on and twist it. Make sure it's overlapping with itself. And that's it. All
And
done.
how long do you leave that on?
It's 2 days.
2 days?
You could do 24
I say
hours.
24 hours is all
Yeah.
right. Just to
So,
make sure it's dry enough to
Like
stay.
Amanda and I usually have 4 sets.
Multiple pairs.
So.
I was just gonna ask
we
if
just
you
go
have
through it.
separate, or
Yeah.
spare push rooms, and you go through them every couple months, or month.
Yeah, I normally have one. I have 3 or 4 pairs, and I normally have 2 pairs covered all the time. I had something else to say about it, and I forgot.
What's the best way to break in the new push-room?
Burn it.
Burn it?
If you, I'm gonna ask, but if you have, the best way to break it in is give yourself time, so you don't need the rings to race on that week, and you just slip for a couple days. Anything you do to these hand rings to expedite that break-in process, you're taking time off, you're taking life
Shortens their
off.
life.
So, if you have to, you can use a little sandpaper on there too, but that really increases the lifespan of
So
the
that's the same if you get a brand new racing chair and it's got brand new push rims
Yeah.
on it? You can- okay.
Yeah.
And like Adam said, if you work it in over time, then you'll get your, like where you're hitting the wheel versus taking the file.
Yeah.
So these tires, they have a little bit of sealant on top of it, like an oil-based sealant, so that makes it slippery. So once you cut it like this, before you glue everything on, if you have a torch, if you just torch it a little bit, just burn off all the excess, like an oil thing, and then you could wrap it. It slips, it still slips a little bit, but it's better than just,
I don't know, I always just wish on mine.
I can't, I get too
Okay, I
many.
thought you were talking about the actual metal rim. I would just make engines.
And then removing the, like if you wanna replace it, removing that, or throwing it in the oven to break up the
I think that's the fastest way to do it.
glue.
It takes like 5 minutes.
And it doesn't have to be super hot. I
Yeah.
put my oven on like 170.
But if you don't want to melt rubber in your oven where you cook your child's food.
I got the lowest setting for 5 minutes and it came right away.